What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We out here with the reaction to Amy Lee featuring Lindsey Stirling, Wasted on You. Okay, now I believe the Wasted on You song, I believe I've heard it before, but this looks like it's a rendition. I believe the song's already out. I'm familiar with the band Evanescence, and I'm familiar with their lead singer Amy, and I'm familiar with Lindsey. I just not too sure if Wasted on You was an actual song by Evanescence or if it was a song by Lindsey. It doesn't matter. We out here about to check this out. Now I love that this is a streamed session, because that means this is going to be juicy and really nice to pick apart. So let's go ahead and shut up and turn it up.
I don't need drugs.
Okay, yes.
I'm already 6 feet.
Okay, hold on. I do know this song. Okay, that's what I thought. Woo, it's already starting on fire. Okay, we got to start again.
I'm already 6 feet low, wasted on you, waiting for a miracle. I can't move on. Feels like we're frozen in time. I'm wasted on you. Just pass me the bitter truth. Love, don't you remember we were the ones? Nothing could ever change at all. It's easy enough to believe we're broken everything, but here we are. Numb my head till I can't think anymore, but I still feel pain. I don't need drugs. I'm already 6 feet low, wasted on you, waiting for a miracle. I can't move on. Feels like we're frozen in time. I'm wasted on you. Just pass me the bitter truth.
Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Yeah. So when she came through with the chorus, that's when I automatically remembered how the original went. I believe that the guitars went like dun 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 dun, right? And here's what's interesting for those who actually, who came in here, with that song already out, obviously you did. It's just that when we're just doing strings, we got to somehow kind of find a way on how to replicate that hard hitting, that dan dan, you know what I mean? So I am very interested in the type of things that Lindsey, did in research to find out how can she kind of bring that same type of energy. Now, obviously, when we're strings, things are gonna sound a little bit more calmer and everything, but I think she did a pretty good job by layering, right, her sounds, right? She will play a melody and then she'll play a melody either under that or over that to kind of complement it. And I think we also got some polyrhythms in there as well. I also found very interesting how she added some more texture to her sound by adding the plucks in there along with her long drawn out notes and everything. I used to know all the vernacular when it came to violins and violas, but the last time I played that was a long time ago. I'm a sax man, so I don't know the vernacular, so excuse me. But she gave some pluck notes, which gave some texture in the background, because I believe she's providing the entire background, right? So you got to add some bass, right, which is what we got, especially during the chorus, right? And you can't have too many competing melodies unless you're going to layer them over the top. So that's why we got some of those polyrhythms where you had two rhythms playing at the same two different type of rhythms playing at the same time, and then we had layers of the rhythm to kind of give more of a bold background, right? Because we were trying to replace, I believe, drums, snares. We were replacing guitars. I guess a whole lot of stuff being replaced. Now, another thing that I wanted to remark is Amy Lee's performance, right? I believe that this is a live, not, live, you know what I mean? They recorded her recording this into it, right? She's not simply there lip singing. What I liked about this is another thing why I like seeing live singers, that you get to see that emotion on their face. And that gives us more of a connection as we're listening to it, right? Because these are the same faces that we making when we singing it, when we're not looking at her. So it's nice to see that, right? It's the same thing in like the opera genre. If you're not giving it your all, it's going to show in the vocals. Even when you're playing a viola or violin, which is what Lindsey is playing, emotions, everything needs to come out. And it's not something you can simply explain. It's just something that you feel. So those are my initial thoughts of what I'm hearing right now. Absolutely beautiful song.
I'm wasted on you. Just pass me the bitter truth.
Boom.
This was a garden. This was our world.
Some eighth notes in
All
there.
of the nightmares stayed in the dark. A little too much time for yourself, and you become the enemy. Just look at us now. Drowning slowly, just to stay true. I don't need drugs. I'm already 6 feet low, wasted on you, waiting for a miracle. I can't move on. I feel like I'm frozen in time. I'm wasted on you. Just pass me the bitter truth.
Okay, hold on. Something's about to happen. But before we hit that drop, you guys notice how she moved away from the mic and then she came back? Why did that remind me of Zaytande, who did that Chocolate Rain song when he said he moved away from the mic to take a breath? Y'all thought he was joking. Y'all thought he was joking when he do that. People actually do that. And here's the reason why. When Amy Lee, when she was singing, you can kind of hear, kind of like she's kind of singing almost underneath her breath to kind of be able to provide like that full vocal effect, but at the same time, let it come soft, right? But the thing about it is that you're restricting so much of your breath to where, and you're singing, and she's singing live like she is now, that you have to step away to take another deep breath to kind of do that again. Because if you're not careful, you can end up running out of breath like mid performance. So I believe it might have just been a feeling, but I believe that's why she took a step back, because she needed to take another breath. And that's the first time she did it, right? And I don't think she's going to do it for the rest of the song. But the fact that she only did that once, even though she's singing the way she is, that's another form of breath control, right? A lot of things that go into singing and having all these performances and why it sounds so good, and breath control while you're singing is another thing that's absolutely important. Where you're going to take your breaths, how you're going to breathe, and how it's going to come out when you're singing. Lindsey, right when we got into the second verse, when she started adding in those eighth notes, that's that now, and it probably had this at the beginning as well. We had more of an orchestrated kind of cinematic piece, right? It kind of gave me that, when you're watching like those war movies or something, right before something's about to happen, there's always like some type of prelude melody that's about to play. That's the type of melody that I expect to hear. And then we kind of came in, kind of creeping in with the low notes to lead up into the chorus. Orchestrated, kind of really, really big feel. This must sound absolutely amazing on like surround sound kind of stuff, man. Okay, I know there was a drop about to come, so we're gonna rewind back 2 seconds so we can get the full effect of this drop. Now, hold on, make it 15 seconds.
Just pass me the bitter truth. Will I ever be the same? Am I strong enough to change? Is it in my blood?
Okay, wow, what an interesting ending. Okay, so absolutely, man, I'm telling you. Another way, when you take away the guitars and everything, it makes you focus on the vocals. Amy Lee is just such an amazing singer. Oh my goodness, those vocals are just flawless. Absolutely flawless, man. I didn't hear any pitchiness. I didn't hear anything. It's just flawlessness, right? And a lot of that's probably comes from her practicing this song a whole lot. I'm pretty sure she sang the crap out of this song. But a lot of it's got to do with innate talent and abilities, which is what she have. One thing else I wanted to remark on was the call and response, where she would say the notes and everything, and then Lindsey will go in and she'll start playing, kind of give that response. And also, I mentioned on this earlier, right? You don't want too much, and this might have something to do with the mix of the song. You don't want too much competing melodies, especially when it comes to the vocals. Now, what Lindsey was doing, where she was playing some notes, it seemed like she, for the most part, kept it to eighth notes. I don't think she really kind of, you guys are really familiar with Lindsey Stirling's performance, where she can really getting really in there and dive in and start really playing like 16 notes and really just start jamming away and everything. But on this one, this was more of a calm one, and it's probably because of the pace of the song, and you don't want to detract too much from the vocals. So I think she kept that at least eighth notes, and I think we may have heard some 16th notes in there as well. At the end of that rise in the bass that came in there, oh my goodness, now that was absolutely amazing. And it's accentuated by the fact that the song just ended like that abruptly. So it's like one of them things where the ends justify the means. Then you're like, bro, what did I just hear? All right, y'all, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.